heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact, don't ask, grab reactions, jacked, attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet now, get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty, hello everybody. This is Kiru's show here, and now, whenever we last left off with this series, we had Izuku Midoriya. Midoriya, he had just had a bit of a busy day. After he went around town and challenged quite a lot of people, he eventually fought a girl by the name of Kendo, seeing her as an actual very strong fighter. Along with that, he also did save a girl from getting hit in the road, a girl by the name of Kyokujiro, who gave him her phone number. And then there was Ochako Yuraka. Midoriya found her training and using his equipment. She passed out from fatigue, from being too tired and not having enough energy, basically not eating enough. And he eventually found out that apparently she lied to her parents, and he cut her a break. He basically wants to make sure that this girl, she has enough food to get by. And he's not going to be that guy who, if she can't pay one day, then he's just going to kick her out. That's not really his style. Now, with that being said, we will cut to roughly the next morning. Ochako, she is actually kind of happy, you could call it, as she begins to walk down the staircase. Okay, so the guy cut me a break, but I only have enough yen this morning for lunch. Hopefully they can at least make it that long. But geez, even then, why'd that guy cut me a break? Now, eventually, Ochako does get onto the first floor. She's kind of tired. And this is whenever she does actually hear something. Looking out to her left, there she sees a dark-haired girl who is holding onto a watch. And she does actually somewhat go walking over, trying to ask her a question. As soon as the doll does actually see her, she actually does just bring her hand up, telling her to stop. You might want to take a few steps backwards, miss. Okay, sure. What exactly happened? Oh, do not worry. It's just that I don't want him to hit you. Wait, who? As soon as she says that, this is whenever a loud smash can be heard. And Midoriya, he somewhat does at least stay conscious. Someone just brings his head up and saying that, hey, he at least didn't die from that one. As soon as he does actually look up, he sees Ochako, her beginning to scream. Now, as soon as Midoriya is able to actually lean upwards and the blood begins to disappear, she somewhat does begin to at least try and calm herself down. Trying to think for 1 second. What the hell? Okay, how does that even make any sense? Okay, so you're kind of confused, right? Huh? Yeah, I figured. Anyways, listen. This is kind of easy to explain. You already know about my quirk, right? I think so. You said your quirk was healing, right? Or, no, was it a stealing ability? Something like that? I can regenerate from anything. See, I'm already fine. Look. Norius is spinning around. there's no blood. Whenever she looks at where he landed splat, there's no blood. That's so weird. I got used to it. Anyways, hang on. Midoriya says, rummaging into his pocket, pulling out a hefty sum of money, saying, here. He believes that this is hers. Huh? Wait, what is this? Oh, it's half your rent. Half? Wait, I thought my dad already paid. He did. But I am giving you some out of pocket. Listen, I'm guessing you don't have enough money left for the rest of the month. Just take it. Really, it's no problem. Besides, ugh. I think I may have slept wrong. How's that possible? Anyways, I think that you didn't have breakfast this morning, am I right? Yep, hit the nail on the head. Anyways, I gotta go to school. See you later. Now, as Midoriya leaves, he does just toss the money through the air. Ochako catching it out of, well, somewhat of reflex. Now, she just stands there holding onto this small sum of cash. Wait, so that means I can get something to eat for breakfast. Her actually stopping by a small store and picking something up that she can eat on the way. Now, with that being said, Midoriya, he does actually head to school. He's been making good progress on magical training. And he does hope that the doll will at least cut him a break for a small bit of time. Gee. I wonder what I'm going to be doing for some training. Huh. Will we do magical training or... Wait, the hell? Midoriya says, looking to his left. Across the street, he can see something. He's not too sure, but that person, well, he's not too sure what that is. Wait a minute. That looks like... That's weird. Midoriya, his eyes going to the right. There's more people like that. They have some sort of mist coming off their body. It's colored, sort of. That's very strange. Midoriya actually just looking around, before at least taking off walking. Now, as soon as he does get to a certain point, he does actually just call his house. And as soon as the phone does begin to ring, the doll picks it up. Yes, hello, who is this? Hey, I have a few questions. I believe I would be obliged to answer them. So, I don't know if I'm seeing things or not, but I don't know, it's like people are making a weird mist. Oh, I see. So you can see it now. See it? See what? That is a residue of magic. Basically, think of it like this. Where everyone else is a normal human, those people have higher degrees of magic. Meaning that they are more easily taught. In fact, due to you possessing the Fountain of Youth, and having its powers, you yourself are quite much of a natural. With so little teaching, you are already able to see the magical energy flowing throughout a person's body. Now, that is all and good. However, I do have a question. Do any of these auras look weird? They all do. Let me rephrase this. Do you feel intimidated by any of them? What the hell? No, what type of question is that? Alright. You see, if you can now see the aura, that means that the demon would have a harder time hiding from you. If they are in this city, you will be able to find them. What do you mean in the city? Well, I've been trying to keep tabs. I am not too certain. However, I believe right now they are looking for something. Looking for what? Well, that part is not obvious. I believe that they are quite simply looking for, well, souls, or I think goddess blood, if the legend is true. I'm sorry, what? It is unknown as to how the demons were sealed away. However, it is somewhat of a mystery, or at least theory, that I do possess. The Goddess clan are the only clan that have sealed the demons successfully. So, what clan would have the ability to unseal them? The very ones who did it themselves. Now, I am quite aware that this is a stretch, but it is very, very logical. Now, as long as you do not feel that presence, you should be fine. If you do, give chase. That means that the demon is in the city. In fact, I have found evidence to suggest they have been to nearby cities. There have been recent killings. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Now, Midoriya eventually does arrive at school, going throughout the school day and finally remembering something after school. Whenever he went to go listen to some music, he quickly did one thing. He pulled out that piece of paper and played one of the songs that he was given. Along with that, he actually did send a text message to the number on the paper. Now, with that being said, he basically did begin to listen to the song. It was quite cool. And he was basically just relaxing while walking home. Until he does round a corner. As soon as he does, he, quite simply, almost gets rushed by an entire swarm of people, saying, "That's him!" Now, Midoriya completely forgot that the movie he was in just came out today. The earliest viewings, they were at midnight, and the latest viewings were sometime around, well, let's see. They only played the movie again at 3 in the morning. The movie was almost 2 hours long. And they did have to clean and reset the movie theaters. Now, Midoriya, he basically just takes off running. Crap. How did it completely skip my mind? Shit! Midoriya says while he's running. Eventually, he is actually in an alleyway. As soon as he gets in there, he just keeps running. Now, he actually does bring his hand up and use his abilities, being able to grab onto certain pieces and fling himself up higher into the air. As soon as he does do that, he actually does smash into the wall, being able to actually just push off of it with enough force, and landing on the top of a building. Okay, I think I lost them. Now, Midoriya then does actually check his phone, and give a call to the movie producer. As soon as Midoriya began to call, it was immediately answered. "Izuku, my boy, how are you doing? Don't you pull that shit with me. What are you talking about, kid? Listen to me. You forgot to inform me that the movie was coming out yesterday. You know my contract's arrangements. Kid, what are you talking about?" Listen to me. My contract states that if a movie is dropping, you have to give me a 24-hour notice. I didn't receive a phone call. Kid, I left a voicemail. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Did you check your answering machine? No. There wasn't any voicemails on it. Besides, the only other person who has access to my phone is... Hang on, I'm gonna need to call you back. Now, Midoriya walks over to the edge of the building and does take a seat, responding to Jiro's text with exactly what just happened. He just got chased down by a mob of fans. Sorry. Second off, he's trying to figure something out. Along with that, he does actually call the doll. Apparently they accidentally cleared his messages whenever they answered the phone. And Midoriya, yeah, he should have really just paid attention. Of course she doesn't know how to use human stuff. Did she just press buttons at random? Shit. Now, as Midoriya does think that, this is whenever he actually does look off into the distance a little bit. What is that? As soon as he does pay attention a bit more, there is a strange aura. It looks like a deep purple, almost black. What is that? Now, Midoriya just pays attention. Okay. So that must be that feeling coming across his mind. That's the demon. That is who he's supposed to track down. Isn't it? Oh crap. Shit. That can't be good. Now, Midoriya quickly just does one thing. He dives off the building and smashes onto the ground. Midoriya smashed onto a pile of trash, using his arms to break his fall, getting back up and immediately running through an alleyway. Now, Midoriya is running at very high speeds. If you were to try and clock him in, he is currently pushing himself over 70 to 80 miles an hour. Midoriya has been pushing himself quite a lot. At this point, he does have somewhat of super speed, but he is still too slow. Crap. Alright, so let's see. Midoriya clearing the distance, running 3 blocks, and eventually getting onto the streets. Now, with that being said, the man, he's about to turn the corner. And Midoriya begins to follow him. As soon as he gets to the end of the street and turns, the man is standing there, as he is talking to someone in a car. Midoriya just simply beginning to listen in on the conversation. Now, with that being said, Midoriya does actually hear what's going on. Alright, so the plan is in order. Yup. This should be perfectly fine. Really now. I am unaware as to why, let alone how you're able to do that. But even still, I believe that this will be perfect. The target we have for you, he goes by a name. Now, Midoriya, he doesn't hear the first part of that name. However, he does hear at least the rest of it. Yaoyorozu. Shit, he's going after Momo. Her family. Crap, I gotta tell them. Wait. Shit! That's what I was forgetting. Crap, me and her were gonna train. She probably thinks I'm a total asshole. That's not important right now. Okay. Now, the car does eventually drive away, and Midoriya waits a second, before at least revealing himself. The man put his files in a suitcase, and Midoriya, he just watches as the man begins to walk away. Now, Midoriya does eventually reveal himself by using his ability, grabbing the briefcase and immediately pulling it towards him. As soon as he did, he just grabs onto it. So, I'm not too sure as to why, but I have a bit of a hunch, mister. Young man, I would please like you to hand over my briefcase. That is important research for my work, and I will get fired if I do not have it. Cut the shit. Huh? I know what you are. Well, this is quite unexpected. What are you talking about? Dude, you're bleeding energy. I can see it. A magic user. This is quite interesting. In all of my time awakened, I have not run into a magic user before, let alone someone who could spot me. This is quite odd. And here I thought every single race forgot about it. First, every other clan was dead, besides my own, and possibly the goddesses. However, humans, you inherit the earth now. Despicable. However, I cannot blame you. You do destroy everything you touch. Even the fairy clan, am I correct? I don't know anything about that. Then again, he's probably right. What? Tearing off someone's wings just so you can make a quick buck? It's disgusting. Now, Midoriya simply goes on saying that he's not going to let him mess with Yaoyorozu. Yaoyorozu? I see, so you know who this person is. Quite interesting. That means maybe I can use you to get to her. It would be easier, familiar bonds and all. Now, this is whenever the demon mark appears in their head. And Midoriya, he does somewhat back away, before at least trying to rush forwards. As soon as he does come in and throw a heavy hit, the man is able to immediately grab Midoriya's hand and begin to crush it. As soon as that has happened, he begins to bend Midoriya's arm downwards before simply going on a state that he is somewhat easily taken down. However, he does have to admit, his strength is impressive. It is almost in the ballpark of his own. He will give him that. He might not be the strongest demon, but a mere mortal, or a mere human, he can take them on. Oh, really? Now, Midoriya just smirks, saying if he really thought that he didn't come here without a plan, he's got another thing coming. As soon as Midoriya does go to open his mouth, the man immediately just socks Midoriya in the face, literally knocking his jaw off, before just bending Midoriya's arm and quickly just slicing his throat, sending Midoriya into a wall. I said I was stronger than any human. I meant it. However, using you would have been easy. I think I could save the damage to your body. Then again, it might be already too late. You would give me a bit of time. However, I believe that the body would probably decay too much. Worthless. The man trying to grab the information out of Midoriya's hand, or at least off the ground. Now, as soon as he does that and does begin to walk away, Midoriya does get back up, immediately using Hunter's Fest. This being whenever the demon immediately drops onto their knees, trying to stand back up but feeling like they weigh 1,000,000 pounds. What the hell? What is this? That would be my quirk. The guy trying to struggle and turn around, seeing Midoriya, who currently looks as if he just hulked out. His muscles are bulging out of his shirt, and it's beginning to tear. And Midoriya just increases it. The guy immediately somewhat just panting in pain, while Midoriya is struggling to keep his breathing straight. Shit. With so much muscle packed on my body, it's hard to move. Then again, this strength. Crap, this guy wasn't joking. But, if I'm right, I think I got at least 30%. So, come on. Midoriya trying to increase it as he takes a step forwards. As soon as he takes a step forwards, the sidewalk cracks underneath the weight of his foot. And he just lunges 2 steps. As soon as he does, his left leg at the kneecap explodes, as Midoriya does cock back his arm. Immediately smashing the guy in the back of the neck, and breaking his spine. As soon as it does happen, this is whenever Midoriya does actually fall into the ground, and returns to normal. Now, as for the demon, he cannot move. Shit. This body, it gave out. So, whatever this kid can do, he's going to be a threat. He just took me down. Then again, it's quite strong for his age. I would say he couldn't be more than, what, 16, 17? Especially whenever he got that big. What was that ability? Shit, I should go. Now, Midoriya quickly begins to heal, as he does actually try and get up. The strain on his body and the fatigue he feels. This is new. Okay. Midoriya says trying to get onto his own feet, before actually having to lean against the wall. So, are you still up? Or am I still gonna have to kick your ass? No. Midoriya is at a complete bluff. He really hopes that he just took that guy down. Otherwise, it's gonna get a lot worse. Wait. That energy. Did he kill him? Shit. Now, Midoriya does actually try checking for a pulse. Okay, the guy has one. Excuse me, young man. What the hell? Young man, what happened to me? Please. I don't know where I am. What time is it? What day is it? What? Oh, it's... Midoriya is saying the date and the time. But what happened to you? Weren't you just trying to kill him? No. I was tracking somebody down. They seemed odd. Besides, they were trying to hunt me down for something. But I can tell that they're pretty strong. It's been a month since I've been conscious. Please, call for help. Midoriya just slumping against the wall, and sitting down against it, saying he's gonna give it a shot, but he himself is pretty tired. Someone was inside of his body and trying to kill him. The man trying to apologize before he passes out from the pain and some blood loss. Now, Midoriya can tell that the man, he probably will not survive his wounds. And then there's that briefcase. Whatever's inside that briefcase is pretty important. So, the guy just up and abandoned it. But I know his next target. Now, Midoriya can barely move. Midoriya's body is physically exhausted. And his right arm isn't even trying to even move itself. So, whatever he just did, it's going to be out of commission for a second. He can't even feel the damn thing. Okay, let's see. Midoriya using his left hand, calling 911 and basically saying that he needs an ambulance at this location. A villain possessed a man and tried to kill him. The man's name he is uncertain of, but his name is Izuku Midoriya. He's going to be in a proper condition. He's just having trouble moving right now. However, the man himself, he's not too sure. He may have a few broken, vertebrae in his spine, and possible internal bleeding. He just passed out, and he's not too sure how long the man would survive. Now, Midoriya, after he gets off the phone, he does make a call to Momo Yaoyorozu, who is currently at home training. Now, while she is watching how it's made, she does actually at least look at her phone. There's a phone call. Picking it up. Yes, hello. This is Momo Yaoyorozu, and who am I speaking to? Hey, Momo. Uh, hello? It's me, Izuku. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I've been sort of busy this last couple months, so sorry I haven't been able to call you. But, hey, I think you should know something. I think you're in danger. Wait, what are you talking about? Listen, I don't know who the guy was, but he possessed some guy's body. Listen, he was. Crap, I don't even. Shit, I don't even think I saw him leave. Listen, I can't give you a description, but I have a suitcase here full of information saying that he's after you and your father. So, whatever you do, do not trust anyone from outside your mansion. If they show some strange behavior or they just simply have some strange marking on their head, do not trust them. They are possessed. Listen to me, alright? Okay, that's sort of creepy, but wait, what are you talking about? Can you show me this information? Listen, I can't move. I'm currently at Midoriya giving the address, saying that whatever happened to him, his body won't respond. He feels like he was just basically beaten within an inch of his life. He can tell that his leg is there, but he can't feel it, and he can see his arm, but he can't move it. Listen, just please send something for him. A man is injured and there's already an ambulance called. If you see an ambulance anywhere nearby this location, follow it. Now, Yaoyorozu, she is somewhat skeptical. This guy did seem sort of jokingly a long time ago when she met him. So, what is this? Is this some sort of prank or what? His way of making himself up to me? Crap. Now, Yaoyorozu does actually send a vehicle for Midoriya. And eventually it does arrive. Midoriya is found leaned up against the wall, and barely conscious. Meanwhile, the guy is being put on a stretcher. And Midoriya tells them that the man, he said that he was out for a month. So, whatever crimes may be associated with him, he can testify that he was possessed. He had to fight a villain and ran away. Now, with that being said, the ambulance does try and take Midoriya to a hospital. However, he refuses. They know who he is, so he'll be fine. However, they keep insisting. Until eventually, a ride does pull up for Midoriya. And the man does help Midoriya onto his feet, getting the suitcase and heading to the Yaoyorozu Manor. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and have an amazing night. I'll catch you guys in the next part.